Hey everyone, today we're going to run through some test hands of the Swordsman of Landstar custom archetype. Here we go. So we are opening up with cards of the Landstar, Comrade, Swordsman, Ash Blossom, Skeleton Dice, and Terraforming. Let's activate that Terraforming. Search out the Landstar field spell, Landstar. And Landstar has the ability where we can discard a card to add 2 Landstar monsters from our deck to our hand. We'll discard that Comrade, add Grappler and Swordsman. Now we can activate cards of the Landstar to discard the Swordsman of Landstar and draw 2. And now we've drawn into Marauding Captain, which we will summon, which allows us to special summon a level 4 lower monster from our hand. That'll be Grappler. And now we have the materials needed to special summon Captain of Landstar. Captain of Landstar, much like the other extra deck Landstar monsters on summon, nets you a level 3 Landstar monster from your graveyard. So let's go ahead and special summon Comrade. And its other effect allows you to detach a material to add a Landstar spell or trap from your deck to your hand. So there's a few different options that you could go with. If you wanted battle protection, you might want to go with something like Landstar Counterattack or Sword and Shield. If you wanted some extra draws, we could add cards of the Landstar and pitch that Grappler. But what I'll likely go with is Landstar Defenses. And the reason for that is because we already have 2 Landstar monsters in the graveyard. So this will not only provide us some defenses on our opponent's turn in case we need it, but on our turn we could activate it to special summon our Landstar monsters from our graveyard and go into some further extra deck plays. Since we have here a tuner and 2 level 3 monsters, we could go into the Lieutenant. Lieutenant, like Captain, special summons 1 from the grave and go into further plays from there. Let's try another test hand. Now we got Comrade, Knight, Grappler, Sword and Shield, and Terraforming. So this is a bit of a slower hand because we don't have any way to get 2 Landstar monsters on the field for some extra deck plays, but we'll go ahead and activate that Terraforming to get Landstar. Thin our deck out by using Landstar to pitch Grappler and add 2 Landstar monsters from our deck to our hand. We'll go ahead and get the ones that we don't already have in our hand and grave. And then we'll end off by summoning Swordsman of Landstar and setting that Sword and Shield. So if our opponent does summon something, we can switch the attack and defense with our Swordsman of Landstar. So there you have the Landstar archetype. As you can see, this deck does have ways to pump out boss monsters and other powerful cards to navigate around the fact that you're running a bunch of weak vanillas. But much like some other decks we've showcased, you can't see its full potential until we get into the battle phase, where cards like Landstar Shot, Counterattack, and the Field Spell truly shine. Let us know your feedback in the comments and check out the full Landstar archetype showcase in the thumbnail here, and be sure to like and subscribe as we get into the final Yugi card next week.